Sometimes it feels like I should know how to walk on water. Sometimes it feels like I should know how to move the mountains. But the seasons keep on going, and the rivers keep on flowing, and the wind it keeps on blowing. And this beat it stays in motion, like my lyrics keep on flowing, and this rhythm keeps on going. Yeah, ain't nobody else, ain't nobody else. I keep it to myself. We don't gotta tell, no, nobody else, nobody else about you and I, yeah, you and I. Yeah, you make me feel so free. Yeah, you make me feel like me. Yeah, you make me feel so free.
I know that I should be live, but I kind of find the song a vibe. So let me get some work stuff in the background for like 30 seconds, yeah? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. We don't have a new raid this week, do we? Dude, I feel like my weeks have been going by so fast recently. It is crazy. We got box opening for the night. We got Legion REMIX that I want to farm out this evening. And yeah, we got stuff. How y'all doing? Did you hear about New World? I did not hear about New World. What is happening in the world of New World? What's the world even called? Is it just like New World? And it's like, okay, but what's the name of it? It's just new. It's just the new world, you know? It's not the old one, it's the new one. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Let me open up a box real quick. I don't have too many ults to open boxes on. I got my rogue and like my shaman, I think I have, or something. It's shutting down? No shot. Hold on. No way, bro. New world shutting down. No way. No shot. No way. kidding me, right? You're kidding me. No, bro. I think it's real. I think you're right. What? Didn't this game get like an expansion recently or some shit? Or like a massive update? Am I wrong about that? Because I don't keep up with New World. I remember when people clowned it when it was bugging. Damn. Holy. Okay. Got a big update. Wild. That does sound like a big update, does it not? Okay. I don't have any sad music. I don't even know if this song is going to be sad. I'm just going to play it. Hold on. Oh, okay. That may be kind of sad. Or whatever. If this is a sad update, I do want to read it solemnly. As the New World recognizes its 4th anniversary since launch on a PC, so they just had 4th anniversary, we reflect on an incredible journey shaped by our dedicated player community. Your feedback and passion have been instrumental in evolving Aeternum, that's the world, Aeternum, that's the word itself, into the world it is today. And our team is deeply grateful for the shared adventure. After 4 years of steady content updates as a major new console release, we reached a point where it's no longer sustainable to supporting this game with new content updates. Ah, now! This just happened too, right? This just happened. October 28th? Yeah, this just happened. Like quite a bit of it, definitely was fun. Wouldn't call it WoW killer, but it's really fun to play. I remember playing like early invite beta alpha for like a day. And there was a lot of people that had high hopes and expectations for this, man. The game also pretty sure had VoIP, and I was just role-playing as a weirdo. But a lot of people that were trying it out were like really normal looking, you know, positively at it. Couldn't you have a house in the game? And like, I remember people saying, man, the sounds of nature and exploring, and every time you hit that pickaxe against the ore or cut down a tree, that sound is so crisp. It's a game you can get lost in. Damn, after 4 years, we're so grateful for the adventure, but we're just not gonna do it anymore. We're so thankful for your adventure that we just want to stop. This is not worth our time. That is the way to spit in your players' community's faces, dude. They're just waiting there with their peary eyes, excited for the good update. You just hawk a loogie at them, dude. Jesus. We're ready to launch Season 10. So they recently had new content. A Night Heaven update will serve as a final console release of New World for PC and consoles. It is only after much consideration that we just reached a decision. Was it? To thank you, the New World community, for your support over the years. We've made the Night Heaven release available to you for free to ensure New World players could experience this content. Do you have to pay for this? The expansions and stuff? Also made Rise of Angry Earth free. How many expansions have they had? Wouldn't be surprised. This is where WoW got their initial... No, I feel like WoW got their housing ideas probably from... I mean, other MMOs have done it before. I think it's from Final Fantasy. Perfectly honest, I think it's from Final Fantasy. That's like the one game that's still alive that did housing, and people generally like it. They just don't like the acquisition process. And at some point, WoW developers started to play Final Fantasy because it was like, well, they're doing better. We gotta find out why. I mean, why do you think World Quest became a thing, right? And world events that happen at a time. Like, Final Fantasy had things called fates. It's like a world quest. So it's definitely Final Fantasy than anything else. We're building assets from housing from Legion. So it's definitely... I mean, I think they already had a bunch of assets, but I don't think they planned it to make it a housing thing, right? I don't think that happened until Microsoft invested into them, and then they got a whole separate team to make it happen. You know? Nobody did housing on FF I can compare. Yeah, so when you did housing in WoW, right? If you did the housing stuff in WoW... Have you ever played WildStar? I would even say WoW housing is closer to WildStar housing, because you can scale objects super big and really do stuff with them. But it's pretty much like Final Fantasy. Started building in Legion with some post. Like building an inventory of items. I could see them just like building an inventory of all these different items since Legion just to have on hand. Maybe alright. Who knows, dude? Who knows? In the coming months, we'll provide more details of what to expect from other essential information. Rest assured, our intent, dude, I'm so hungry right now, is to keep servers operating through 2026, allowing our community time to continue their adventures in Eternum. Additionally, New World Eternum will be downloadable PlayStation Plus members extra premium. 1 second. Players of Eternum, your decision and your dedication and enthusiasm made this new world adventure an unforgettable journey, so we're shutting it down? Bro, we're deeply grateful for every moment that you spent helping build this extraordinary world along us. It has been an honor to share Eternum with you, therefore we're shutting Eternum down. So the servers, I guess, are still gonna run through 2026. Does this mean that, like, for the year of 2026 is going to be up and running and then 2027 they're shutting down? Or it's like at some point in the year of 2026 they're just gonna put a kibosh on it? Or is it just a free-to-play game? What if they just made a free-to-play game through a bunch of microtransactions, because I'm pretty sure they already had that, just run it on the servers? Would that really be that big of a deal? They don't want to make new content, but like they're still gonna have it up. From personal experience, a lot of WoW housing was already doing New World. Why I made a comparison. Okay, but since I haven't seen it, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'm just not that. I guess I will say, Mike, I'm not that familiar with New World housing. This is why I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Final Fantasy, because I'm assuming that WoW developers would have got their ideas from Final Fantasy. That being said, it's very, very possible that whoever's doing the housing in WoW probably played other MMOs to see what their housing is like. I mean, Rift had housing, WildStar had housing, New World has housing. Really, the game had to be bought? What, New World had to be bought? I don't remember that. How long will I be? Okay, they actually do have a Q&A. How long will I be able to play New World Eternum? We'll provide details. Okay, so they have nothing yet. We'll provide a minimum of 6 months notice before making any changes. As soon as the new year comes out, I imagine they're just gonna hit them. Hi, server shutting down 6 months. Are you sunsetting the game? No, not at this time. While New World will not be using content updates, servers will live through 2026. Our focus has been on completing season 10. So basically 2026 is your last year that you can play this game. Can I still install if I previously purchased a game? Yes, you still be able to. If you previously purchased, you could download and install. Will I still be able to use my in-game currency? Yes, you'll still be able to purchase in-game currency. Why would they let you? Why would they keep letting you spend your money on in-game currency? That should be illegal right here. You're sunsetting the game. You're not going to provide new updates. You shouldn't even take people's money. Greed. Right here is greed. Is this me, chat, or is this greedy? Is this me or is this greedy? Am I losing my mind over this? Hold on a second. I actually need you guys' thoughts. Is this me or is this greed? Will I still be able to purchase in-game currency? You shouldn't be allowed to. The game is no longer going to be getting any more updates, please. It's just like last-ditch effort for... Let's say somebody gets this game and they have no idea servers are shutting down and they spend money on this currency thinking, oh, I want to keep playing this game for years to come, and they just have no idea. You'll be surprised how many people play games, but they don't go on the internet that much to like see all this new info and updates. How many people just play games, but they don't go on social media? So they have no idea. Like some people play WoW and they have no idea when the new patch comes out because they don't go on a WoW website at all. It just shows, they'll wake up one day and, oh, a new patch. Oh, hell yeah. They just have no idea. It's not that they go out of their way to not look at it. It's just, they just don't get around to it. How long will stay on PlayStation Next Premium? Whatever. We'll still be able to buy the game on October 28th. You will be able to purchase and play the game on all platforms until further notice while we don't have an update. I don't even know if you should sell it anymore, man. I just bought the game. Can I get a refund? Please check customer platform. I feel like a bunch of people that bought the game recently definitely need to get a refund. If you bought the game in the last 2 weeks to a month recently, you should be able to get a refund. No, refunds not available. Marks of Fortune. Bro. Is this me or is this greedy? Am I wrong in this chat? Like, it's not me hating on the game. Right? I'm not hating on New World or its world or Eternum or developers or the systems. I'm just saying, Amazon, like, you don't have to do this. Especially since you have to buy the X-Pack to get mounts in there, and you'll drop the mounts, so having a person pay extra, shutdown's wild. That's wild, straight greed, honestly. Okay, so at least Mikey, you are somebody who has experience with the game, and if you're saying it's greedy, then like, I did buy the X-Pack, is get it ready because it sucked not having a mount. I mean, the game had no mounts, and I thought, like, okay, well, that allows the world to be massive, and that's cool, and maybe, like, you should have been able to earn a mount when you hit max level or something. Like, kind of how Classic WoW did it, right? You don't really get a mount until about level 40. Some players got it at 20, but, like, it was so expensive, unless you were grinding, you basically get your mount around 30 to 40. Or was it 40? Or was it 40 that people got the mounts in Classic? I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember. It's either was available at 20 or 40, maybe 40. I played a couple of different variations of Classic, so I don't even know. It all blends together, honestly. UK mounts and Classic are binds on you, so weird. In level 40. 40 for Classic WoW? Okay. Like, remember how, like, you'll run through Elven Forest, Red Ridge Mountains, all the way down into Booty Bay, the running and running and running and running. The world is massive, it takes so long to get around. And finally you get your mount, and now you feel like you zoom in. I feel like that should have been a thing. Add mounts when you get a max level. Wrath was 20. Okay. Level 20 for Kata. So Wrath, so Kata for sure, but definitely Wrath, maybe even earlier. It wasn't really that bad. It dropped and there was no mounts and there's something to get used to, but the gathering and stuff, the game wasn't really that bad. Yeah, I heard it's really good. I heard it was really nice just to like go into this woods, fight some bears, skin them for fur, go, you know, chopping, mining, make operations between different outposts. It was like people liked that loop. Of course, it was like an end game for like gear and stuff, but man, wasn't there bar profession? Was there classes in that game at all? I don't think there was classes in that game. I have no idea. UK? I have no clue either. Damn. I wonder what everybody's saying about this, man, actually. I actually really want to know. I don't know if I could show responses on Twitter. Devs, please know the game is everything. So many of us missing the remotes. Thank you for creating. Okay, can I show any of this? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything controversial on the screen. At least for now, unless you hate like Kershaw or something. Players play on PC alone right now. I'm making that choice. Huge mistake. If there's actually 35 people online regularly, that seems like that would be a pretty healthy game. Dude, there's some like shooters that would kill to have 35,000 players playing daily. Then latest update basically revived the game. Yeah, I was pretty sure there was like some new expansion recently. This is sad. Wanted to get back it up there. I was super bummed about this. Thank you for the fun memories. F. Is that them? Oh, they got every achievement. That's unfortunate. Oh man, Amazon AI. RIP. 2021 is when this thing's were released. It released during COVID, man. Let's fish and decorate our houses though. New World has always been an excellent game. It's combat PvE. I heard like it's not great. It's not the greatest, but it's fun, is what I heard. It's fun. Bro. Finally have the game good. It's super my favorite MMO to date. Like, people had fun with it. There's a community that liked it. And they will continue to support it. I guess maybe they were like, they saw how many people bought the new expansion and they saw there wasn't enough players. So they were like, alright. I wouldn't be surprised if Jeff Bezos just walked in, swaggered in, slapped his ass on a desk and was like, how many people bought the expansion? And he heard a number that was a little tad low and it was like, shut it down, walked out of there, pranced out of there, no word said, and then we're like, I guess we gotta make a statement. Threw it into Chat GPT. It's pretty, if it is Chat GPT's name, it doesn't feel like it, but it's I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's kind of sad, not gonna lie. It's sad, chat. Outer Worlds 2 had insane like to dislike ratio in reviews. 87% of 1 to dislike very positive on Steam. 87% very positive. Outer Worlds? I heard Outer Worlds, it started rough. There's the first game, I mean, I heard it's like, it was okay, but it was like Corporation Bad XD, and it was apparently not that like interesting in that regard. Why does it say I have a quest here? Like I completed a quest. Pretty sure I didn't. Let me open up a box. And then we'll do a Legion remix. I just want to open up a box on this character. For friends that are hoping Arc Raiders. I heard I don't know nothing about Arc Raiders, but I heard that apparently people are hyped for it. So I hope, is it an MMO? Is any of this good? Mythic Track? Not. We socket. We are socket gamers now, boys. I never looked at or watched anything to do. The downloaded second one because of Game Pass. Oh yeah, if it's on Game Pass, you might as well give it a go. Because it's like if it's asked, then who cares, right? Probably belt, right? I don't even know if I need haste versa. I think it could just go. I don't even know. Not that. I need to finish up my guilded still, man. I'm not gonna do it today, but yeah, let's do a remix in a second here. Just gonna buy a gem. Pretty sure I can do Versa heavy with some crit at this point. Ninja Gaiden 4 because the Game Pass, the game, insane game. Glad I tried it. Yeah, dude, old school Ninja Gaiden games. I'm glad they kind of got revived because they're a classic. Extraction shooter, best way to explain it for me is basically a shooter team version of Plunderstorm, both PvE and PvP. Okay, well I know what extraction shooters are. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, was the marathon gonna be extraction shooter? I mean, if Arc Raiders is good, Arc Raiders is good. I don't think I've ever really played an extraction shooter. There's just not that many shooters I'm into, man. Like Call of Duty was fun for a bit, Halo was fun for a bit, but I never really got super heavy into it. We got infinite power to farm though, boys. Question is, which world boss is out right now? Because I still need one, dude. I need Sharthos. Where's Sharthos? Who is Sharthos? Terror of the Deep. Damn it! When is Sharthos up, dude? Is there like a rotation? I haven't been able to get that guy up at any point. Demons. Flying. Heroic dungeon. Chat, do you think it's worth going for more infinite knowledge? Because I still need two. One from world bosses and one from Surmar campaign. Do you think it's worth finishing up the Surmar campaign for an extra? Because we either start with the Surmar campaign and then do raids, or we just jump into raids. I got him, Sharthos, like a couple of days ago. Valshara. Damn it! Is the one I need. I got the Frostblood, whatever his name is, Frostblood guy, the other day, but I've been waiting for Sharthos this entire time. What is the rotation? Do we know? WoW Legion World Boss rotation. There's got to be like a specific rotation, right? Sharthos was last, I guess. No, there's like no. I wish it was like a chart. Yeah, the schedule disrupted by bugs and weekly resets, making it inconsistent. Damn it. So there's like nothing. Damn. Yeah, so apparently it's supposed to have like a rotation, but because it's like we're getting new world boss daily, it's apparently not working super well. So you kind of just gotta luck out. I feel like they should have all the world bosses up, or at least 3 of them at once. You know? Probably should do that. Dalaran, do you know they'll revamp the 4 of the Mage Weave sets in midnight? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Hold on. Let me see if I can find them for you. Wildhead Mage Weave sets midnight. Yes, they are. They're making some new ones. HD versions, baby. You gotta love the way you look. Look at this. HD versions of the iconic Mage Weave armor coming in midnight. And there's 4 variations of them. Look at that. The charcoal. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Actually, I kind of want to compare it against the original. Can I? Wowhead Mage Weave sets. I want to compare it against the original, if it lets me. And we can find out if we'll just be able to compare the base one. Right. Here we go. You can have like the... Let's just put it on a human female character, because that's what they have for the other model is human female. We'll be able to compare, right? The old one. This is without the shoulders. Right? Can I do it like this? 3D and like stretch it? And then like a backdrop of this so we could like really get a good detailed look. I mean, the chest piece definitely looks better. The middle part, like a corset look. Actually, I think it looks better. It doesn't have these sides. The gloves look better too because they have like these straps. I kind of like the straps. Not gonna lie. And then of course the booty. That is the question. Like, did they make it worse or better? I actually don't think they made it worse. I don't think they made it worse. Like, let's be honest, dude. This is why people get this set. Like, let's be fair. Let's be honest here. Is this a gooner take? Maybe. But let's be honest. Everybody runs the set because of the ass. I actually kind of like what they did with the legs, how it goes up a little bit. Not line. I just like that. I just like that. It's a meme. And it looks like there's a belt, but you might be able to take out the belt. See how there's a belt? There's no belt here. I think it looks better. It also doesn't spill over. Like here it spills over, but here it doesn't look like it spills over. I actually think it's better. So I think it is like a faithful recreation and like a slight touch better in my opinion. Yeah, Mage War, let's go. And they have like the male and female version of it. They've been doing this thing recently with the sets where they have them like look exactly the same, like the Jara set dress look the same as males and females. But previously you used to have some of these sets that looked like a little different for the males and females. And I didn't necessarily hate that. But like the blue one also looks good. Like the color scheme looks really good in my opinion. And then they got the red, which is like the white main set basically. And then they got the yellow, which is like kind of rare. The rare, however, the leggings for this one though, they are not supposed to go all the way up like this with straps. They are supposed to have like this line and then nothing here because it's kind of like is bugged. But they weren't able to get to recreate the bug version. I think it looks good, man. What's up, Del? What's up, Worthless? How you doing, my guy? But yeah, the new sets are coming out. So chat, what do we think? Get one extra knowledge point with Surumar and then raid, or just jump into raids? Do you think it matters? Can we have them as cosmetics and one a major room, a DK? I guess what I could also do is do the raids and hold on to the mementos and then do the quests and then pop them in, right? Just the raids. Because I could hold on to my mementos for now. Let's slam through Mythic. It's funny how like we're at this point right now, like pretty early on into Legion Remix, people were just slamming through Mythics. Like they're not even an issue. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I also been working on a bit more Infinite Power. I'm 241. I've actually been doing very little and I was able to get to 241. So I'm just going to do that very little, not grind anything, and just maximize it over time. 30k, 30k is still 115k, so that's Insurrection campaign going to take forever. I mean, with the Insurrection, I started some of it. Where is it at? Quests? Insurrection? I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're actually fast. They're actually not that long. I think if you haven't done the intro Surumar campaign, like at the very beginning of the whole like Legion Remix launch, if you haven't started at the beginning, you probably are going to be a little behind. I just got to do a bunch of world quests first. Unless there's like more, like 20 world quests, 30 world quests later for like Surumar. Unless there's something like that in the future, I don't think it should take that long. I feel like I'm pretty much done with it. I just need a couple more quests. And like these have been so much faster than like the intro Surumar quests in my opinion. But I hit 500 Versa, got 500, 50 plus 50s done. Said, okay, what else to do? You're pretty much done until the next raid is out, man. Unless you just want to level characters. Because there's a good chance you already have all your bronze. You have like anything to worry about. I'm stuck. I'm actually hard stuck. I'm stuck. I didn't know you could get stuck in a crystal like that, bro. What? That's funny. Sitting on 2 mil bronze. Yeah, it's a lot of bronze. There's just, I thought there was going to be a lot. Technically, there is a lot you can buy this phase. The problem is a lot of the expensive stuff I already had. Primarily like the toy from Nighthold and Gul'dan's mount. Both of them. Those are the 2 expensive things and I already had both of them. So that's why. That's why. I want to try to see if I can get a plus 40 done this week though. Today. Ideally today. Because there is a title for getting a plus 40. And I've been in like, 38s, 39s here and there. And they're really, really easy. I'm going to get a 40 just to get that done with. Also, I have a skip from what's her face. I almost feel like I should go back here and do the skip just to start the RP with Ellison sometime. But I don't know if it still gives me like credit for all the other bosses. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I have no idea. That's fun. Hi, what's up, cool? I'm kind of hoping we get some new stuff around, like, new updates regarding, like, some more info regarding the Shadowlands time walking that's coming out soon, chat. Because when they did BFA time walking, they actually let us test it. But I'm wondering if they'll let us test Shadowlands time walking. I just want to see what's on the vendors. Also, we still don't have the prices on like the Legion furniture from REMIX, do we? So that 2 million bronze, I wonder if it's going to be like millions of bronze per item, dude, because they could, right? It's like you can farm this infinitely. It seems like they've been really, really generous, not making stuff not too expensive. I don't think I've struggled like to buy everything I needed with bronze so far, but I don't know. I'm 10 mounts left until 700 mounts, and I've flagged around 100 to 40 mounts with a giga free and for me to grab. Yeah. Yeah, although I feel like you definitely should have grabbed all your mounts. You definitely should have gotten all your mounts when, what's it called? The, Collector's Bounty was out, man. I feel like you definitely should have gotten all yours then. But there's a lot of mounts that were pretty much free for grab. Not free, but like, a lot easier. A lot easier to obtain. I wasn't on the account. Ah, okay, okay. Out of the mounts until I sell. No, not just until Shadowlands. No, there was also dungeon mounts that you might have missed out on. There's a lot of dungeon mounts that you could have obtained. A lot of them. Like what is it? That horse, the charger from Storm. No, not Storm. I was gonna say Stormguard, but it's not Stormguard. It's Stratholme. I missed out on a bit of that. Didn't do much as I planned. I made sure to get all of them done. I had my alts lined up and I was spamming them. I wanted all the mounts just for the sake of like it's a challenge thing for me. It just because normally like when you get in those mounts, right? It's RNG, and you could only usually do it once a week. But I was like, you know what? I'm feeling like getting some mounts. I'm feeling like getting some mounts. I just got in that mood, and I was like, you know what? All of them are available during this limited time event. Therefore, I gotta get all of them. To me, it made sense. Like, yes, I need to. No other way around it. I just have to. That's a good one, though, especially in my Mirage. Yeah, that was a really good one. The run back for that one was so, not gonna lie, pretty abysmal. The run back for that mount just to get to that end of the dungeon was pretty bad. There was no skips, which is kind of diabolical. Wish they would have added skips. Would have been awesome. Like some, I don't know, drawbridge, or at least remove the walls that kind of hold the place up. Because there's like invisible walls, so you can't even skip across as a demon hunter or a monk. Like technically as a monk, you have just barely enough mobility to get across, but then there's an invisible wall. So it's like, I don't have to do that first boss, or that mini boss with the dudes that are dead. And it feels nice, and then you get disappointed. What else is new? Why is this gonna take it forever to die? I'm surprised, actually. That guy took way too long to die. I am very, very surprised. Had Invincible since 2014. When did I get Invincible? It was like when Time Walking added those boxes. And I didn't even get it immediately, but it's like, I got mine from a box for Time Walking. I was pretty happy, actually. Made me feel like, yo, Time Walking is actually worth it now. Am I fighting this guy on my own? I am. These guys fear? I guess they're warlocks, aren't they? Chaos Mage. I guess that is one way to call, that's one thing you could call a warlock. It's a chaos mage. Man, I'd be so happy just Roger like that. Yeah. If it's a strength, you could probably check. Raids? Mounts. I got this guy, Mirman's head, during the... Am I gonna get tagged for this? May not. Invincible's Reigns. Yeah, 24th. Or pretty much as soon as we got into 2024. Essentially. I'm hoping I get credit, man. I am healing these other guys, so maybe like me healing them helps. Hey, Del, what's that show prioritizes an ambush outlaw? Hey, versatility and crit. Big stats for you. Versatility is definitely your highest priority, and then crit after. Good thing about the, thank God I actually got the credit for that. Good thing about the ambush outlaw build is you don't need a lot of haste. Like, haste is good. If you get haste in your gear, it's fine, but you don't need like a cap of haste. Go about like 10 to 13, maybe like, I don't know, 11% haste. You're probably good. Pretty much good. But yeah, you don't need a lot of them. Although stats are probably going to change a lot come midnight. Because apparently the spec is feeling kind of good to play. Like actually finally feeling kind of good to play. Without having to like jump into a vanish. Although, can I get up from here? Is there like a... Nice. Wait, Doomlash? A rare? They haven't... Oh, it's like a world quest. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I don't think there would have been a rare in here. That makes sense. But yeah, apparently Midnight, Outlaw Rogues are struggling on energy, but they feel really good to play otherwise. Apparently you do feel a little sluggish, and you feel a little slower because just not enough energy to press buttons. Otherwise it feels great. Is this guy ever gonna die? I love how when you kill them too fast, they just live forever. Alright, so now we just gotta go do Elisand. Do people just like die? Yeah, they do. Oh, that is quicker. Holy, you literally die as soon as you just jump off the sides. That's so good. I always want to play Rogue, but it's so tricky. YouTube video on ambush. Been it easier. Thank you. I've been watching shit for years. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Go for that move speed. Oh yeah, we don't even do Elisand first. We do the big guy, Crossus, or whatever his name is. But yeah, Outlaw's looking really good in Midnight, by the way. Apparently it's looking and feeling kind of good. The downtime kind of sucks, but like it's better than the Vanish build. And potentially like high haze builds will solve a lot of that energy issue. But then there's also other talents, like even if you are having to like play for longer like downtime, there's like even a talent where if you like after using 4 finishers, if you haven't been able to spend a finisher in 6 seconds, you start to get giga cooldown reduction and stuff automatically. So even if you're like having to slowly play and build up your comp points little by little, you'll still get giga cooldown reduction. So maybe it's intended to be played a little slower, but like way hard hitting. But DK apparently is looking a bit too strong for M+. I heard that. Hope it's true. Like by the time they're done with the whole like, you know, content, by the time they're done with the alpha. Gotta wait to see how it feels, but it's really iffy what they did to BM. Might be switching lane, sadly. Just going to M. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely not. I had somebody ask me, like, yo, Dal, what should I main in Midnight? I'm like, probably not a good idea to, like, choose it now because classes are going through way too many changes. Like, ain't no shot we're done with any of the, like, tuning. Let alone, like, revamps and changes. There ain't no way they're done with it yet. Big moats. Big gain. I like how I still get blues. We'll level anything else season 2. Until season 2. I'm gonna level a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna level a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna level my rogue for sure. But I'm gonna level anything that looks fun. Like right now on Holy DK looks really fun. I'm not really liking mage changes that much, but I am liking hunter changes. So I'm gonna play dual wield survival. I also kind of okay with fury warrior changes, so maybe that's on my radar for sure. I'm taking a look at a number of other classes though. I took a look at priest recently. I'm a little on the fence with what they did to them. Like, it's probably gonna make holy and disc easier to play. And Shadow has like pretty cool Apex talent. Their Apex talent, chat, let me actually tell you exactly what the Apex talent is. So, one of the new challenges they're getting is essentially Shadowcrown becomes a tentacle slam. That's all it is. Visually, it's different, but like mechanically, it's not that different. So they now have this tentacle slam ability, and it's like middle of the challenge tree, so they kind of want you to pick it up, not like choose whether you want it or not want it, but they want you to use it regularly. And they have an Apex thing where whenever one of the idol procs, so Idol on Azad, Idol Yuxaron, all those other idols of summoning and stuff, whenever one of them procs, you spawn an apparition. Every time you spawn an apparition, it has the chance to become a void apparition. So that just does more damage. But the final trait is every time you slap with a tentacle, you activate one of your idols. So I don't know if it's like a random RNG, like one of the 4 idols can be activated. Idols like the capstones at the bottom of the stream. Or if it's like, if let's say you're spec'ing to Yuxaron, you only get to activate Yuxaron idol because you're talented into it. So this way you could like spec into an idol and then slam with tentacle to keep activating over and over. So imagine a priest like is able to like build up all those apparitions to spawn, I think, for beyond, and then they double tentacle slam to spawn even more. So you can have like a minion build with a bunch of these things from beyond that you get to summon. That could look so sick. Oh, it looks good from videos I've seen. They are simplifying the hell out of that spec though. It is crazy what they're doing with the simplifications. It's kind of wild. Like, I don't know if you've seen like people and the things you could do with it, but like you could basically have like that AoE holy word, not serenity, sanctify, I think. The AoE holy word, you could basically just like take it out of the game and just press the single target button. And that's all. Oh, apparently they also did buff up hugely all of the the abilities recently. The what's it called? The AP abilities. They buffed up the nature tree by a bunch. They buffed up the storm tree by a bunch. The disc apparently can catch it 5 times now, and they juiced up the damage of it. Is my music interrupted every single time like her mechanic goes through? I've noticed there's some Legion mechanics visually that actually have like performance issues. Weird random things. Like Emerald Nightmare is another one. When you actually go into like zone to zone. Actually, when you're going specifically to the last fight with from like the main big tree to second to last with Malfurion, that apparently has some random like stuttering problems. Combining Sanctified Serenity looks nuts. It looks good, but it just simplifies the spec, right? It means you have one less button to press, which is fine. Nature for that plus 50, gonna be more with a buff. Yeah, I heard that apparently like a bunch of stuff got buffed up. Apparently it might be good. Which is good that they're buffing like all the underperforming traits so players can actually like choose what build they want. I think it's awesome. This guy actually summoned a demon. Usually doesn't even get to do that. Go bubble this? Oh yeah, don't go anywhere. That's hilarious. Not like I really needed to. But Sanctify is so it fills order press weird spam POM and renew very special. Oh, the thing is you don't even press renew anymore. That's another button that's gone, is renew. And they gave plea back to Disc Priest so you could have a more valuable version of renew. It's weird. It's probably good for healers to be simplified, but there's like a number of healers that don't like these simplifications, man. A number of healers came out that were like, I don't like how they're making my specs super easy to play. They're just gone. I mean, it doesn't need to exist in the game. The problem is Holy still has some interactions with like, if renew is on the target, it gets healed for more. And it's like, I don't really want that. because then you have to go into the Holy Word Renew ability. What are they buff? I can tell you in a second what they buffed. There's like a list on Wowhead. It's like the unofficial buffs, but I'm sure they'll do like a proper blue post. Alright, Emerald Nightmare time. Emerald Nightmare time. Are these guys going Emerald Nightmare? Nah, it looks like they're dipping. Alright, let me bring it up. So these are unofficial buffs in Legion Remix abilities. No blue posts on it yet, but maybe they'll make one. So for Call of the Forest, apparently Call of the Forest now grants you 5% attack speed and casting speed buff with 3% per stack, and the ability itself lasts for 15 seconds, so it's kind of nice. Waking Frenzy duration is now increased to 20%, and Waking Frenzy, your abilities that grant you and your summon companions increase damage. So that's kind of good. And Dream Weaving, which is like the capstone, Call of the Forest calls a Dream Weaver that empowers you and nearby allies. Your abilities recharge 100% faster. That duration is increased to 12 seconds. You recover 10% of your cost resources every 1 second. That's kind of good. So you can just like pop it and have a major cooldown. Naravan's disc now can bounce 5 additional times with 2. So you can keep bouncing it, and damage buffed up increased to 60% on every throw, which is huge. And then Arcane Inspiration, which I think is a capstone, when you catch and return, you shield yourself and grant you and your allies like juiced of haste. That lasts for 16 seconds now. Tempest Wrath, which is the main Tempest ability, damage increased by 33%, dealing damage over 12 seconds instead of 9, so it lasts longer, and increases damage by 8% for each enemy struck instead of 5. So it's really good in AoE, I imagine. Thunderstruck lasts for 20 seconds after Tempest Wrath ends, so you basically can continue getting stacks of haste. Vindicated Judgment, Light Force now lasts longer, deals damage and heals for 12 seconds, and blesses allies for 12 seconds. So it's like, it's just more uptime, but means more damage. So it's kind of good. So like the actual demon itself does about 7.8 million damage. The spike itself is 10 million, but like this thing does 1.3, and decent bit of nature damage, and buffs your damage by up to 30%. That's kind of good. Nerva's disc is 2.9 million baseline, and every time you catch it does 60% more damage per catch. So like it could probably outscale the spike pretty heavily. And then you get a haste buff every time you catch it. 6.3 million instant damage. It basically is a spike, but every minute. I almost feel like this might actually be a better tree to go into, actually, with all the haste buffs and stuff. Maybe. Well, I mean, Outlaw Midnight. I'm still deciding. I want to play Outlaw Midnight. I'd prefer main in Outlaw, because that's what I've been playing for like ever. Okay, we do another raid. Chat. Hey, hey, get tight, man. Jesus. Something beautiful. Nice. So Felspike super broken? No, Felspike is really good. Like, there's a reason why everybody's running it. That Infernal Dreadlord altogether does a 138 million damage crit, and the Reign of Chaos also does a lot of damage too. So like, it's still very good, don't get me wrong. Spike of the Demon is massive, but I imagine like the other abilities should also be really good too, right? This is pre-buff. Is that pre-buff? That is a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just glad that they're not nerfing the demon and they're just buffing all the other options. That's probably the best way of going about it. Oh wait, she's not dead yet? Okay, we have way too many people on the right hand side apparently. I didn't even get to use Divine Toll. Yeah, you don't have these buffs. So is that the... Are you sure? I don't think I even got to blow up my demon. He was dead before that. Bounce only 3 times. Oh, okay, yeah, that should but then bounce 5 then. You are correct. Might go crazy. Yeah, I mean 96 million per bounce, and it's only gonna get better and better. Versus 1 spike, it really might be the play if you're looking to do a giga damage. Like catching the thing is annoying, but it needs to be well worth it. You know, like the one to have the spike or the disc thing be a mechanic, and that's fine. It's just not really convenient in any way, shape, or form. But if they made it like really giga strong, then why not? Not necessarily against it myself. Can I just leave? It's not gonna be at me. And then shoot several seconds. Yeah. I was trying to see how much spike would do against 2 targets too, and then I completely whiffed the spike. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm whiffing the spike a lot. The fact is, the problem is, as we get into all these raids, like this boss is dying way too quickly. I can't even go for the double hammer, and then I spike at the end after I have my full go. I think I just need to spike early. Because I tried to spike there, and you can see how much damage it did, but yeah. I feel like the ramp up with Paladin where I gotta get myself like Divine Hammer, like Divine Hammer feels so bad to press, man. Wasn't that a big good button to use way in the back in the day? Before I started playing it? I feel like it used to be a big button that was like pretty satisfying to press. Nowadays, not really. Damn it, I whiffed it. Absolutely, I didn't think hit anything with it. I suck, man. I suck with that. I'm just gonna cool down with this, honestly. Is that an Outlaw Rogue? Might be, actually. It is an Outlaw Rogue. Look at him go, man. Whoa, what are your weapons, bro? Bro, I'm kind of glad I did not play Outlaw Rogue for this. Because look at this man's damage. It just passive. It just made goosh. And then Unseen Blades, maybe. Like, nothing else really hits hard. Between the Eyes is for 6 mil at highest. That's so bad. Thank God I picked a good class. The mob just doesn't want to hit the dummies. I mean, is it the demon? Yeah, if the demon doesn't want to hit the dummies, you're not really gonna see the full value of it. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I got 500 of these things already. Jesus. Alright, chat. Uno mas. One more raid, and we go get ourselves a 1 more knowledge, and then juice up my AP. Thick Emerald Nightmare. Can I not join that? Oh, I'm in a group. No wonder. I don't know if they have summons, so I'm gonna start making my way over there. Literally will not fell spike the dummies. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Probably just has like some weird coding for it. There are some abilities in the past that just wouldn't really work super well with dummies. Some trinkets also don't work well with dummies either. Back in Dragonflight, maybe there was 1 or 2. But I am wondering if these changes are enough for me to switch to like a different setup, because I actually would kind of like to do the storms. I feel like just getting up and melee and doing storms is fine. I even feel like the disc, because Red Pally is pretty doable. Because usually your kind of mobility challenges Red Pally, but I feel like I can throw the disc and then burn my horse with it. So at least I'll have like a button to use during that. You know? But the big guy himself does 900 million compared to 1 billion from disc. Oh yeah, I guess the big guy does do a lot of damage too, doesn't he? I'm sure they'll find like sims or something, and if there's any kind of like potential changes people could do, I'm sure like Wowhead or a Warcraft or somewhere will post about it. I'm sure we'll get that info whenever we get it. Is the Sims on Remix? No Sims, but I mean somebody did initial Sims for these abilities, and that's why players recommended everybody should go Felspike because it was just doing the most damage. I don't think there was any actual real Sims. Like you could sim your character with the gear, but it won't sim your abilities. It'll just sim your stats, which is why actually, if you look at my character, I'm actually not going half-seas on my stats. I'm going full, whether it's haste, mastery, or crit. Because you're just gaining 1% extra in secondary stats, and that's apparently more valuable than going halvesies. And my abilities, it can sim those, because it's like a random proc every few minutes or whatever, right? Number of procs per minute, or however often it procs or whatever. It can sim that, but it can't really sim the abilities themselves. That would be cool if they did that, but it's just not really worth it since it's such a like short, limited time content. You know what I mean? Limited time feature. But I'm pretty sure they have some like Sims in a Theorycraft Discord somewhere. Which is why they recommended pretty much everybody to just go like full on. Holy, wait, how much did I heal you for? What do you have? He has baby health. Holy. Holy. Little guy. I like how only DK is just like pop the dude and just spike him. Oh, he did spike him late. Okay, I was thinking he was immediately spike him. Notice that Holy Death Knights do that a lot. Is they'll just insta spike their guy. I think it's because the mastery buffs him his damage. It's minion damage and what is it? Shadow damage? No, chaos damage. I wonder what kind of chaos is it? Is it like the chromatic chaos or like real chaos? Because there's type of chaos that's like physical or like its own school, but then there's other chaos that's basically all the elements at once: shadow, holy, physical, everything. So it buffs like holy, technically it buffs the spike too, in a weird way. I forgot just how much running there was in these raids, by the way, for Legion. Like, Emerald Nightmare is actually like the longest raid. It takes so long to get around through this place. TOV is very straightforward. Nighthold is very straightforward. There's quite a decent bit of running, but it just feels like there's not as many like. I feel like just having to like run to that wall and it's gotta like fade to black and then fade you to another location. Doing those like Dark Souls walls, it just feels like it makes the whole experience slower. Never really thought about it until I started playing rooms. I was like, damn, was this like that back at Legion 2? Must have been though, right? This feels like it takes a while to get from place to place. Oh yeah, chat. Also a question. What are your thoughts on Brawlers Guild coming back up in 11.2.5? Or 11.2.7? 11.2.7. Because I'm actually excited, man. I am actually so excited for it. I am a dirty casual and I missed on the original Brawlers Guild. So the fact that I'll be able to actually run it up again and that get rank A, do all the fights, I'm so excited for it. I'll make a video on all the class abilities and not class abilities, boss abilities, a boss guide. And looking off that monk would be rough. Why? Did the PTR rewards on it? It did, yeah, it did. It had like the vendor. I don't know if you're supposed to get like more rewards for like per fight. I was just getting gold per fight, like brawler's gold to like spend on toys and stuff in there. But yeah, no, the actual like mounts and stuff that were on the under there, like the new Bruce mount, I was able to buy it on PTR. Still wild they didn't drop the dragon from the Dark Heart. Might be wrong in name and remix, but the dragon is one of the best models in the game for me. Yo, seriously, that definitely should be a... That should be like... So you know how every expansion that they've made so far, or the last few expansions at least, have had like a unique reward for doing a completionist content. Like War Within Completionist is Vexy's mount from Liberation of Undermine that you ride. Kind of like on top of it. And then Tyvan for Dragonflight, Johnny Raptor for BFA, Zoval's like Dragon, the Underdrakes from Shadowlands. You know, those guys. I am hoping there, because there's gonna be one for Legion, and it sounded like it was gonna be someone from like Fell sounding, Avatar something. But what if instead of that they end up doing like one of those like Emerald Nightmare Drakes? That'd be sick. You know what I mean? That'd be sick. Was 112, was it? I have no idea if it was 2012. I have no idea. I touched a Deatham for 600 million, skip phase 2, and ad spawns. You just touch a Deatham from the get-go? Like the wall? That's wild. I did not know you do that. That is actually kind of awesome, if you actually skip that. Yeah, then you're right. We do need a monk for that one. What the hell? Throne of Thunder raid test this weekend for Classic PTR. That's cool. Once he drops to 2015 health range, of pop him. Oh, okay. So like after a couple of those blobs, they didn't change it so that all those blobs will like slowly crawl towards the boss now before they like go boom, which is kind of cool. I still want to go into this raid on LFR and take one of those green crystals and then like nuke somebody. I still really want to do that. Yo, yeah. Yeah, Throne of Thunder. Throne was a cool raid. Playing it back in Remix was cool. It just ended up being like really long. I forgot how long that place was. Don't necessarily hate that it's long, but I don't love it either. Look, these things will not blow up until they crawl to him. Like, this guy's gonna just stay alive forever and ever, and just get back here. You can just keep killing him. He won't blow up until he crawls to him. So then the person that's getting cheated by him just needs to waddle over, and that person is gonna die. Just grip him, please, DK. So look, he gets to 25, and that should put him at like 20 maybe? Maybe less. He's not dying. Now he's close enough, now he's gonna die. So the only way you can really muck it up now is like if you group him away. One of those properly healing raids. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I remember doing Throne like a couple of times. I never did it on Heroic back when there was actual content. Like concurrent content. Oh, that guy's gonna die. Or not. Just a healer to take care of him. How did we lose people, by the way? We had like a full 20 man. You guys have dropped. Beautiful. Like two more bosses. Behold! I love Malfurion's like voice lines, man. Like they made him sound so dweeby. Is it just me? He just sounds like a dweeb in Legion. I feel like they made him sound like a lot cooler back in BFA. Remember the whole Dark Shore little cinematic he had when he just murders a bunch of orcs going down like the road? Takes one guy on the ground with roots and just suffocates him. Absolute brutality. Right? Absolutely brutal. And then you see all those night elves with Tyrande and him in the backdrop too. Versus the Forsaken. And then the Warfront starts more or less. I thought it was cool. But like him in Legion, he's like so like whiny, I guess. I don't know, man. Grab a keystone at some point and you see the affixes? Yes, I can. I can. Do I need to go to Pandaran to grab that keystone? Go talk to the panda and grab one. Looks like somebody's actually using the nature thing. Not sure which one. Somebody. The panda? Okay. Yeah, after this I'll port over with the Dalaran Hearthstone and pick up the key, see what I get. I don't think I could really get any good new gear, can I? Pretty sure I'm best of slot. I guess you could get stuff with more avoidance. It's like not half and half stats. Like, these bands are actually kind of huge. Over Leech? I think avoidance is better. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna die to stuff. I did get an upgrade. Davis and a mouth, voice lines and DHO peak them. No, they're good. They're pretty good. But it's just the way like the way Malfurion talks is like when you defeat Xavius, it's like a well-earned victory. But we must, however, stay, I don't know, aware or something. You know what I mean? It's like he just like, it just doesn't sound like, it just sounds like he's trying a little hard. You know what I mean? It's like the weird inflections in his voice. Behold, the iris opens. And it's like, what? You know what I mean? Like, is it just me, man? Is it me? Oh yeah, this place does actually get like some random stutters. Like audios. Like my YouTube doesn't like it for some reason. I don't know if it's like a memory leak type of thing or something in this area. Or maybe just all the mobs. I think it's just the effects. It's just all the effects going off at once. Bro, new Illidan was coming back, so had to try harder. Maybe. Maybe. Although he came off kind of like a bitch though. And then he wasn't really even... Him and Illidan I don't think ever met once during Legion, did they? I think they met once. Unless by lore Malfurion was like out of commission because of the because of Xavius. But I have no idea. Let me scrap all this, get whatever AP I can. And then I want to get my dailies out of the way. I want to get my plus 40 out of the way. Get the dailies done really quick. And then I should do the whole Suramar thing too. Do the whole main story quest. Or maybe I should do Suramar now just so I can get the knowledge. Yeah, let's do that, chat. Let's try to see if I can get the Suramar stuff done. If it's taking forever, then I'll backpedal. As for Suramar, all I gotta go do is... I gotta reload? I do. I just gotta do a couple of those, what's this? Stabilizing Suramar world quests. should be a bunch here. Yeah, I can get all those done quick. No, it'll the mouth until the crystals. The mouth until the crystals.
Find those who cannot travel to my tavern and see that they drink their fill. Couriers deliver sensitive orders and information to lieutenants throughout the city. Intercept them and collect.
I'm not sure. Did it have to be Nightborn? Talk to them? Or... Oh, okay. I can't do that, no. Thanks. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. There's like a bunch of world quests all here stacked up in one spot. Does Surma always just dance with activities? Oh, come on. Ah! Technically, I was out of combat. I could have just avoided her. But at this point, the crystal gives at the end of Taurus. Wait, what are you talking about, crystals? The crystals Illidan gives at the end of Taurus. I mean, like when you expose the Naru, those crystals, I guess you could call that giving by taking a Naru and exploding it all over the... I'm giving you all these crystals all over the floor. Enjoy. Oh, the rebellious citizens, that's why. Okay. I'm wondering why they're all highlighted. I realize what you're supposed to do with them. That makes sense now. No, the magic crystals, the message of Mafura and Taronda. I'm not sure what you mean. I guess I never got to that part. Literally have no idea. I am not 100% sure what you mean. Wish I knew. Crystals give Mafura and Taronda. Mythic crystals. I have no idea actually. Magic crystals and messages from Mafura and Taronda. So he does contact them? Because I know he doesn't actually run into them. But then again, he never really had any like... What is it? Downtime, did he? He kind of like popped out of his massive crystal at the top of Nighthold. And then we were like, alright, so now we're gonna go to Mr. Garrus. And then from there immediately onto a spaceship to Argus. And then from there immediately to fight the, what's it called? Sargeras. So I guess he never really actually had any downtime, to be fair. So, and I feel like that would have been an opportunity for him to go visit. You know, say hi. How are things? So how you been? You know what I mean? But I never did that. I wonder if it was a constraint or if they meant to do that kind of a storyline. I never actually questioned it. Until now. There's a message for each in the crystal for them to listen and it goes to Garrison Jailer. Does he actually? I had no idea. I had no clue. I need to find more, I want to kind of find where there's like two citizens next to each other. So I could just kind of put one box and get two birds with one stone type of deal. But I don't know if the game will let me. It won't let me stab you. Huge. Need a couple more people to stab. Don't stab him, please. Shank. Get one more. And two Nightborn hanging next to each other. That's three. Perfect. So grab them. That's done. Courier. Just get stabbed right in front of the guard. Assassin's Creed style. And we go there. The implication of people thought would have been as Illidan motives weren't to save Azeroth, it was to save his world, which is Taronde. Yeah, pretty much. No, that is true. That is true. When you play through the cinematic and even what is that? The Naru that gives you all those visions of Illidan. She's the one that tells you that stuff too. She's the one that lets you know that that's what Illidan was trying to save. Because Taronde meant a lot to Illidan, specifically. She specifically meant a lot to him. And he, I mean, yeah. Yeah, my guy. What's up, Shane? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. But yeah, it does make him like even more of an interesting character. He just committed himself to this chick from like the get-go. He just decided, all right. Well, it was more like a thing of like she mattered a lot to him, and she lives on Azeroth, and in the world that she lives on, he wants to protect the world where she lives. So that was his reason for it. That was his whole reasoning for undertaking his quest, his journey. What's the name? Purdue. Bro, what are these names? I'm just out here on a Dalapala. Let me see some wacky ass names. Like, it's good. I like it. Here we go. You get a tag. I get a tag. Is it Death Knight? I thought it was a Demon Hunter for some reason. I like how they made it so rares actually give you epic mementos. You actually just earn a lot of them now. Like, whether you're trying or not, you just get a ton. What's the Siphon quest? Is it on the ground? I think it is, actually. Just kill the boss in Emerald Nightmare so fast he doesn't even catch it. Are you soloing those things at this point? Because I know you basically hit like limits in your AP weapon recently. I doubt that I'm hitting limits with mine anytime soon, because I haven't really been like hard farming it or anything. Yeah, soloing right now, that's crazy. Although it was super fun to solo it back in like PTR. Boss would take maybe like 30 seconds, 20 seconds when they were alive. I like how hard Red Pally hits, dude. Big ass hammer. It's just such a hard hit. Just dropping the hammer. It's too much fun, man. It's too much fun. It hits so hard, it's kind of stupid, but I kind of love it. That takes a bit of time still. Yeah, all the other raids do take a little bit of time. But I'm wondering like if Antorus is really going to take that much longer, you know? Because imagine Antorus is going to be like where the mobs are going to be peak in terms of difficulty. Because the final raid. But maybe they'll be like insanely fast. Who knows, right? What am I even killing over there? Why are you in combat with me? What is happening? Did I like randomly proc? Or did I proc randomly something on him? One wouldn't be solvable. Wouldn't it? You just gotta cleave them when they're together. I think even like because previously before you could like one-shot solo as like a higher level character, like if you just one player was in, I'm pretty sure whatever buff they had when they were next to each other was not active. Is this one of those where I could just kill the dudes on the side and just shoot them? Maybe. Oh yeah. I actually feel like it probably would be faster if I got off of this thing and just went around actually just killing demons instead of firing them with at them with a gun. This is like pretty brainless to do. Okay, my aim is absolutely awful. I live in NA and this is my aim, dude. It's kind of a disgrace, honestly. One more. Onomas, chat. And then we can finally do the main story stuff. 99% damage reduction. Apparently it goes higher. Apparently you can get to 99 and then you just go higher than that. I thought 9,999 versatility was going to be really high, but apparently you can go even higher. Is it over here that I find the these guys? It's like in this area. Oh, there they are. Hell yeah, even Kevin is playing some remix. Let's go, bud. Kinda wish I could like tag him to group them up together, but I feel like if I do that, I'm just gonna end up proccing on them a little hard, and they're just gonna melt. Please on the same character, or I just did it on one. Yeah. Bosses get 99% damage reduction. You mean the Shivara ones? I don't know if they do if you're by yourself. Because I think they added a bunch of mechanics to make bosses easier just solo. They did that like a while ago. They did it for like BFA bosses, Legion bosses. So I don't know if Shivaras immediately get a 99% damage reduction buff. I think they don't have it if you're literally by yourself. But I could be wrong. Only way to know for sure is to actually go like to the raid by yourself, not in remix, and just like get to that fight and just pull it, and then sit there for a second, see if they get a buff or not. Right? I need more withered. Oh, there they are. Wait. Two more withered. One more withered, if I can find it. Don't try the valor to see how, because Odin that gets to mobs you get damage reflect. Oh yeah, Odin does have those. I think with that you do have to kite them so you can kill one really quickly. If you blow it up fast enough, you could them one-shot it basically. But like each one does not have a lot of health, so you should be able to one-shot one pretty quickly. At least I think you should be able to. Pretty sure I've done that one, like when Legion gave, or REMIX BTR gave us like, you know, max level characters, max power characters, you know, endgame characters with bronze a brand beard. Stabilizing Suramar. Eating before a meeting. Here we go. You can have food, but your child doesn't get any. Take me to your leader. Bro, I'm getting through so many Paragon like chests with Suramar. I am a little sad that you can't get Paragon rewards from these boxes. It looks like you could only get like more bronze and stuff, but it doesn't actually give you like any of the cool like Mount Paragon rewards. Unless it's supposed to be able to, and it just isn't. It doesn't seem to be working. So now we're at a part where we are doing the big assault on Soromar with Night Elves and Blood Elves.
Thank you for coming. We are here to discuss our mutual
I remember where your order stood in the war of the ancients. How do we know you won't betray us and become the next enemy? The next.
Here we go. Kevin's asking a bunch of questions on Remix. Like, does he need to be doing every zone on each character, or should he do one zone on one character, one zone on another? He's like, I'm so confused. I'm like, bro, it's just like any other expansion. Just do whatever you like, man. I have been noticing that a lot of people are like lost when it comes to Legion because they're like, oh, I didn't play it. I don't know what I'm supposed to. And I'm trying to think of like, was there like an order we had back in Legion? I'm pretty sure it didn't matter whether they did like the Order Hall campaign first or last or anything, right? Holy man. They still get the damage reduction. Wait, what are we talking about? No, they still get the damage reduction. I had to provoke one to run away. Yeah, I mean, you just basically one-shot one really quickly. That seems like it'll be really easy though. Because I'm pretty sure I did that when I was doing the test PTR realms. Alright, so I need to rescue more citizens. I like how they get buffs too. Kill a couple more dudes. As a point of maxing, they're just being able to solo everything. Yeah, like if you read the tooltip, it tells you what it does. It's how you, it's basically the cloak from MOP Remix. I guess the best way to describe it. A lot of people assume that the way we're buffing up weapons now is how it was back in Legion, and I've had to like explain like to a guildie. He was like, so this is how it was back in Legion. Like, kind of, but no. Like, this is like, you're basically playing like a unique game mode, more or less, of how things worked back then. Not exactly the same. It was like, what do you mean? I actually had to pull up like the old school like talent tree for the AP weapon to be like, hey, this is what the AP weapons look like. You just like fill out a board, and you got abilities, and you're good. Yeah. God, dude, the guy got so many questions. Holy moly. Where's the guy that I need here? What? What? Huh? I'm sorry. What? Did my quest giver just die, dude? Wait, what? Wait. Is she gonna respawn, right? Because she has quests for me for some reason. Is there a red bonus available in Remix? Don't need it, haha. It's just DreamWorks campaign insignia ASAP? Yeah, kinda. Holy moly, dude. How far in the campaign are you? Really want a man saber? I don't even know. I can check. the Insurrection campaign. I did like the first half of it already, like when it first got to Suramar. And this is where I'm at. I got the Missing Persons, Waxing Crescent, Lockdown, Breaking Through Nighthold. I need Elven Problem, Crafting War, March in Suramar, but I'm pretty sure all those are really quick. Is she gonna respawn? Is she gonna respawn, chat, or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna abandon the quest. I'm gonna come back for it and do the promenade. I'm gonna pick it back up because maybe they're linked to like spawning when you have the quest. She literally died though.
We stand together. What would you ask of the Caldora?
I've never seen that happen. Got into combat with a random mob and just melted. Let's go back. Wherever they are. Okay, they still haven't spawned. That's not good. Maybe it takes a second. I've never seen him just poof like that, dude. Did you get a key? I did not get a key now. I should have though. I'm waiting for this NPC to spawn. If she ever spawns. This guy's also waiting, looks like. Cause she spawned and then some dude ran up and killed her immediately and then she died. So I don't really know. I'm gonna give it like a minute. Is she gonna spawn? Dude, is she broken? Okay, let me do this. Since I'm waiting for her to spawn anyway, I'm gonna go pick up the key for you, Jake, real quick. So you can see what affixes we got this week. Because she's just not spawning. I'm assuming she's not supposed to die. But she died because in REMIX, mobs have like giga health. Okay, so the keystone affixes are Eternus' Trial, Twilight Reflections, which I don't know what that affix is. Bursting, Skittish, and Tyrannically Fortified. Bursting is interesting. Skittish is diabolical. But I don't think it's going to be an issue when you have 5 tanks. I don't think anybody's going to be losing aggro anytime soon. Is she back? Okay, we're gonna go to the other guy then. I'm assuming that's the other person I gotta talk to. Nullified. Okay, so this guy works. Please name him up. Thank you. Okay, what do I gotta do here? I need a charge core. Is that a quest item I gotta use? Or is it just a loot kind of deal? We just gotta loot one. Okay, so I got that. That was easy. And then I gotta use a Arc Shaper guy killed. I have like an immunity. Oh, he does have immunity. Maybe use a disguise? Maybe it is a disguise thing. You're right. Yeah, maybe I do have to like be disguised as a guard or as a Suramar citizen. We got that guy done. Let me go back. Taking a promenade. Oh, she's back. Okay, so I think she literally just died because the guard walked up and killed her. Because I think I was fighting a guard and then I walked next to her and then the guard like blew up or something. That might be it. And then I gotta do crystals destroyed. And hopefully like tomorrow or over the next few days, I see that final world boss that I need. And then I'll have my, what is it, knowledge maxed out. Because I've been missing being able to maximize it. Because the world bosses got all buggy and reset, got all weird. Versus like Grievous, it wouldn't be noticeable, which is nice. Well, Grievous wasn't noticeable because like you don't really take a lot of damage to begin with. And you heal really, really high, really quickly. That helps there. But bursting, if it does percentage of your health and damage, that's painful. If it's the Legion bursting that has a set number of damage you're taking, it's gonna hurt a little, but that's not too bad. But if it's percentage damage, that's a lot. It doesn't, unless I like can get downgraded or reduced by like versatility and stuff, but still that would be a pretty high number. Still really, really high number. It kind of depends. Break an arm. I keep forgetting that I have these Drake treats to have my mount go by quicker. So that should be one of the quests, either an Elven Problem or the March. I'm not sure which one.
How can I help?
Elven Problem. Okay. And the next part is going to be back at the Rebellion. Back at the hideout. Hopefully it's not another one of those like do world quests. Feed the fruit. Okay, what do I want to feed? Oh, there's like a lot of like refugees here now. Is it you?
What news?
Do.
We have found our place in this world.
Take to Valsharan, Emerald Drill.
The arcane is in.
Wait, speak to Arcolith? Let's go.
Next stop, sunny Azuna. At least it was sunny last time I checked, which was only a few thousand years ago.
But yeah, I'll need to test out how bad bursting is. If it is the Legion version, then it might be okay. Or, yeah.
Power is out there. You sought to hide, Nightfallen? I could sense your teleportation signatures from Ashes. Wait, this isn't what it looks like. We simply need to tap the... Oh, I guess it is. Our champion is the only thing staying my head.
I kind of like this Blue Dragon attraction. Completely random, but I feel like so bad for NA players. Your market is trash compared. What are you talking about? Market is trash compared. What do you mean?
I am not hooking it. I am tapping. Suppose it could work there. Anyway, moving along.
The AH market? What's wrong with the AH market? I mean, like, our prices are higher than your guys's. Are the prices that bad? Gardens cost like 2-3 times more. Do they actually? I was pretty sure like our
Plenty of studying ley lines.
what's it called?
Certainly capable of finding one right beneath my feet. But I can see the line, the focus of the conduit. You want to put it there. Fine. We can do it your way. But if this entire cave ends up exploding with arcane energy, it will be on your head.
I like the cat fight they got going on here. There we go. I didn't realize our items were that high. I'm pretty sure like the prices of like, what's it called? The prices of,
This final tap will allow
what's the
you to
word?
steer the flow of energy like the rudder of a ship. Right around here should do
Like sockets for gems and necklaces. I'm pretty sure those pretty low. Don't mind, that's transmog items, your materials, same price, not cheaper. That's what I was talking about. Like, yeah, mogs, I could see that being different, maybe. But yeah, as long as like all the other items are okay. Kind of alright with that, honestly.
The ritual demands my full concentration. Be sure I am not interrupted.
Is this like a cave that actually goes somewhere? Oh, it is.
Suited for fighting such.
Huh.
And we are accompanied by
One iron call ally 600 gold in a year when you like 10 to 12 plate items. It's so rough. Dude, that is a lot though. On October 21st, 2025, I finally got a horseman reinstall. But now I can't get the new one. That's great. You got the OG one? Yo, dude, I've got the OG mount 3 times so far. The OG mount so far dropped for me 3 times. Like, I've already had it. So it's been crazy that I keep doing it and I just keep getting it again and again and again and again and again. It is crazy. But the new one I didn't get until the other day. And I was so happy. I'm still logging on to get my like daily runs on the Headless Horseman. Just so I can get Arthas. Just so I can literally have everything. But yeah. It's actually crazy. Still drop it after? Yeah, it can still just keep dropping. It's basically just like a low chance to drop. That's all it is. Just a low chance to drop.
power is out there. We need only reach for it.
Do they both have a cast? They both have a cast. Horseman drops Argus. No. Arthas. The dog. It's like a spectral puppy. I think it's like a golden retriever. No, that'd be hilarious if it dropped Argus. Probably get the OG one yesterday. We've been playing since 06. Finally got it. Yeah. Lucky, man. Lucky. Happy for you. That is one of those tougher mounts that players are still trying after every year. It's the same with what is it? It's the same thing with the Love Rocket too. How much Versa you got now? I got a lot of Versa, man. I have 242 points into my final trait. But I also have a bunch of like these things banked up. I had more before, but I'm kind of trying to like get more knowledge before I start like burning through them.
It is done. The flow has been redirected to Shalom.
I was gonna say, like, can you port me back?
It is good to see you.
Right on your back?
Some must rest before we make our way back to Shalom. That was more taxing than I
Well, the rocket, the same for me as well. I got in mine, and I'm so glad that I did. You know what I was, you know how they keep adding new mounts to like all the events? Like the Brewfest one and the Love Rocket? They had like the Witch's Broom. For the Brewfest, they got like that copter mount thing. Oh yeah, this place is super like... Oh wait, do I gotta find you guys? I do, okay. Look how hidden it is, dude. They did such a good job hiding this like little crevice. It's impossible to see it. Unless you know what you're looking for. Kind of crazy. Still doing, going for that one. Hopefully I'll get it this year. Yeah, I hope you do too, man.
Excellent assistant. Your inherent knowledge of ley lines is almost as expansive as mine.
And I know the convergence of ley lines brings great power to the micro. Harnessing that much power is perilous. If she could,
I know what she would be capable of. That is why we must stop her. You go on ahead and inform Thalyssra. I have a few questions for our friend here.
yes. What do you want to know?
Wisdom, guidance.
Okay, so... now I gotta talk to Charande. Okay. I forgot that it was two-parter. They gave me the Motherboard Heroic Edition mount in Mob Classic, even though only, I never got it on retail. Wait, just randomly just gave it to you? Why? That's weird. Is it like an accidental ad?
Deeds of work.
I'd be one of those like, yeah, you got it, but it's like, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I ain't saying nothing. Wait. I like how you do the whole. You also like illusion. What are you hiding? Reverse it back onto them. That's hilarious. Okay, I should be able to grab. I gotta grab both of them. Need like something either in one of the buildings or somewhere out here.
Did I do something wrong?
What's this thing?
Something I said? I'm going crazy thinking.
Can I get a couple of them? I got one of them. Guess I only needed one.
Remains much to be done.
We will fight to protect our future. Tanubala.
You shall derive a soul.
What does that do? Telemancy beacons placed. Is that in Valshara? Oh, it is in Valshara. It is in Block Hold. Okay. I was thinking for a second, like, what? Okay, so I'm on, I think, Crafting War. I'm assuming if it's going, like, in an order. I'm pretty sure it speeds up into the tail end, doesn't it, chat? I feel like I'm pretty much done with it, though. Pretty much done with the main story. That hasn't been that bad, actually. I think just being able to do the whole thing from, like, the get-go all the way, you know, from the very start of Suramar all the way through this actual, like, war campaign. That's probably what feels like it takes forever. But if you did, like, the first part, and then you do the second part, like, separating it into two, that makes it a lot easier. Someone else in here. Book of Tactics collected. Never mind. One here. And I need something over here, I think. Bursting is in fact Legion bursting, it's over. Wait, why would Legion bursting be bad? I don't think Legion was the percentage one, was it? I think the percentage one is what we got later because they made it a little easier. Or was Legion the percentage one? That'd be crazy. Did I get confused? 5% health? Oh, 5% if it scales. Yeah, 5% scaling would be kind of wild. That would be kind of rough. That's for sure. But I'll find out. I will test it. Once I get done with this scene here. Didn't find any Blackhold ghosties at all. I guess they're just being killed. I feel like this court used to be littered with them. And the changelog 11.2 says there's a bursting, but it's flat damage, so it might be safe. I guess it depends if it's the Legion or the new one, yeah. But maybe, because I know they did a bunch of changes for Legion Remix too. Like, they actually put in quite a bit of work. Like, some of the mechanics and even affixes do function a little bit differently than they did back then. I'll know in a bit. Whenever I get down here. Was there bursting 11.2 other than remix? So you basically found like the changelog for like the current bursting? Yeah, if it's a set value, then that's not bad. I'm just thinking to myself originally, like, what if it's percentage based? That would have been wild if it was all percentage based. Okay, so I got all that done. I technically do have the emissary request that I gotta do, but I kind of just want to focus on the campaign. I feel like if I just stray away and just start doing all these other things at once, I'm never gonna get this done at all. Hopefully. I should try to see if I can get in a group for one. If there's a 40. 40 easy. Dark Heart ticket. Would Apakara be easier than Dark Heart? Okay, well, since we already are in Val'Sharah, I might as well do a quick Dark Heart. Like at this point I'm interested. I'm interested. I'll go tank spec here in a second. No game. Don't switch my role. Appreciate ya. Go inside a switch. Kara was Giga free on plus 50. I bet. Do people still play Hammer Pally as Prot? Pretty sure, right? What's your verse now? I'm at currently for 243. I do have a couple of those mementos that I could still send. I'm just trying to do my Suramar quest line first to get myself the what is it? To get myself knowledge. How much verses does this guy have? 209. I guess maybe I could just stay red if I wanted to. 623 Versa. Jesus Wabaki. Holy, this guy is thick. Holy moly. This guy is actually so thick. Bro. This guy's 250. This guy's 183. I could probably do this okay as ret, right? But I'm just gonna do prod. I think prod is so much nicer. Just to be able to silence things. Silence caster's so good, dude. It's so nice. Go first and second. I'll go to third. Wait, so we just gotta what, switch on bosses? He's just gonna do third boss by himself? I guess that could work, right? Wait, I have 105 million health as prot? I didn't even realize I had that much. I don't want to see what the actual like affix is going to be like though. Like the new one. These birds I think are going to be super annoying. Do we just want to skip them maybe? Or are we doing them? They're just skipping or pulling all together. Yeah, pull them together and just let it Wabaki just end it all, dude. That's probably the play. I get some off healing here and there. Probably take it into the boss, right? Or I guess you could skip. Oh, you could just skip around like that? I didn't realize you could do that. Wait, I didn't realize you could just walk around him. Brain kind of blown, honestly. Hopefully the droid doesn't get targeted with any mechanics, so like reset this guy. I don't think I would have done it like that. That's kind of neat though. What are these? Are these like images of us? So if we kill them, what do we get? Max health and damage reduced by 30%. Wait, so we gotta kill our images in order to regain a buff? Yeah, 30% increase. Okay, so it's like a reduction until we kill them. Neat. Or I guess we gotta kill our own image. Okay, I see how that FX works now. Wait, the druid's going back? Something happened? Oh no, the druid is in. Is the DK that went by. Okay, that makes sense. That was the druid that left. Damn, we're gonna be on this guy for a while, huh? If 4 people on this guy is only 50% health. I didn't realize the tail scaling would be this kind of high. What is happening, chat? During this warrior and ritual is rough, have to farm +6s, ruin crest. I would just do delves at that point. You get a lot of ruin from delves. They buffed it. I would just do delves, man. Then having to find a group for 6s and stuff. It's so much better. But I'm actually starting to take some damage here. Oh, it's because we have less health. That's why. Less max health. There we go. So we got demon. Try to have him up here as long as I can. Until he eventually goes up. Then blow him up. While I have a damage buff. 101 Knight, that's pretty good. But if you try to get a bunch of crests specifically, I think delves might actually be the faster way of going about it. I don't have to like find a group for ease. I could be wrong. Pretty sure they buffed it though. Okay, so we killed that guy. Did he kill the second boss? Is it still fighting him? Down draft? No, he killed the third boss. Wait. We killed the first boss while he killed the third boss. What the hell? Is he just gonna go for Xavius and we're gonna go for Oakheart? I didn't realize he was killing the bird already. Wait, that's so funny. That's so good. Actually hilarious. Oh no, we're gonna have to kill all things, aren't we? Yep. Or do we have to? Do you even do anything? They're chasing, but like they're not really doing much. Or is it like only when they punch us? When they debuff us? Oh no, it doesn't matter. It looks like if you just walk away from them, that wants to use your buff. Okay, maybe just take these girls into the boss, I guess. We take the boss to them. I don't know if I can grab... Maybe I can like outrange him actually. Hold on. I'm gonna like knock around. I taunted him and I'm gonna hope that they run all the way to me. If I can get them to like come over. Closer to the boss. Looks like it's working. Oh, perfect. Oh, that is so perfect. Oh, that guy took a lot of damage. Okay, so now we can at least nuke them real quick. Beautiful. You need heals. Oh, you need a lot of healing. It looks like these mobs will put a debuff on you every time they attack you, so you do gotta kite them if you can. And kill them if possible. And then you get a big buff. Try to see if I can just get myself remix time. Just hit him big. Having to actually heal that guy is a little rough. He takes a lot of damage from that. Not sure if he's supposed to take that much though. My hand of freedom. Just bottle over these things. Let's try Dells after this. I think those are quicker. Look, I take very little damage from that compared to that other guy. Very little damage. I don't know if it's a paladin thing or just more versatility type of thing. Can I stun myself? Yes, I can. Oh, that guy is so dead. Let's say heal the hell out of him. That actually worked. He went into purg, and I actually helped to heal him out of it. That's so funny. Okay, so we killed him. How's Xavier's doing? Because we got all the percentages. He is on Xavier's. AMS in it. Is he gonna die? I hope not. Yeah, let's go this way. Because he's fighting him right now. Oh, let's hope we don't get too close to like bug out mechanics and reset the boss. That would be the worst. Is this been a strat for people just to like, alright, let's just split and do the bosses at once? Xavier's dead. There it is, boys. I got the title, Dalaran the Infernal. A well-earned victory, Malfurion says. A well-earned victory, dude. There it is, boys. Bursting was not an issue. Bursting was not an issue at all. I think the new affix actually probably was more issue than anything. Love Drakthea though, gliding Typhooners take a peek. It is awesome. I will agree with that. That is pretty awesome. I think the glide ability is super fun. Doesn't matter whether you're a caster or a melee. It is really, really cool. Awesome. I got like 79 epic mementos. Bunch of motes. Beautiful. Alright, my friend, get me out of here. That's my 40, man. That's my 40 for the season. All I can do now is try to see if I can solo that at some point in the future, but there it is, man. There it is. Okay, let me go and finish up my main quest. Hopefully I can get the store more stuff out of the way. So I'll just fly through more modes when I see some. 5 more. Bro, there's so many research quests every single day. It was like, what, 1 or 2 days that I didn't get to do my research quests? Because I had some medical stuff going on. And then I come back and I'm like, I feel like I'm overwhelmed with just so many quests that I have to do back to back to back. It's like a lot, dude. It just seems like a lot.
We have hidden too long.
May your path be clear.
Step carefully. Farewell.
What the? Just a big ass demon in front. I don't remember this at all, actually. I don't remember this guy. You always been there? No comment with it. But that should hopefully be one less quest for the main story. Yep, crafting war. Next is back again in the thing. I'm pretty sure it should speed run from here on, right, chat?
Let us begin.
Ladder front.
Future shines bright.
Another refugee fed.
How can I help? We have found our place in
Ready for battle. And now we can go and actually begin. Pretty sure we just straight up march though. And then we get a cutscene and then everybody gets frozen and then we make a pit stop where the docks are. And I'm pretty sure that's about it.
we are before the time. I am the blade of the rebel. My bow is at the ready.
That was weird.
Once we have that, the counter eye right ahead.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, apparently it's supposed to be phased. I didn't realize what the hell is going on. Never mind, running back. Can I fly back? No, it wouldn't let me fly. That's weird.
I shall dispose of you, Motherboard.
Okay, now we go further. And I'm pretty sure we have like a little detour and do some mage cure and tour stuff in the center. That's like one part of the main quest. Pretty sure. I'm also hoping I don't have to like wait for anybody. I could just keep going. Nice. Let me just teleport him off the ledges. That's funny as hell. Have you seen any of the Aerocho stuff from the alpha? I haven't seen Aerocho stuff on the alpha, but I've seen some Aerocho story stuff on the PTR. Like I had a bit of a preview for like the story stuff.
Fascinating. I would love to compare notes when this is all over.
Come, champion. The Kirin Tour and Dust Lily Record have secured this floor of the heart.
The portal worked and we are still in one piece. Good.
Okay, so now we have a portal.
We might overload the network by adding
Now we get to do the march. I'm pretty sure I'm done, right? Like this is the last part.
We will defend Azeroth.
March and Suramar. Apparently those two. Wait, I gotta go back? Oh my. Alright. Let's go back. Go to Dalaran. Which portal is a new one? Harbor? I'm assuming this is the Harbor one. Just seeing the Nightmare Whelpling as a pet you can get gives me hope that the mount will come out. Bro, mount like that would be sick as hell. Imagine if it leaves little like red streaks behind it, like the Nightmare streaks. That would look cool as hell. Would actually be insane looking.
How can I help? Watch over you.
Okay, let's go back to Harbor. Harbor is this way. But other than that, no, I have not really seen anything RHR wise from the alpha. Is there anything interesting or unique I should know about? Yep, now I can skip the cinematic. That is the siege. They'll get trapped in time. Now I'm pretty sure me and Khadgar have to go in and investigate it.
Have suffered the brunt of the enchantment. I can protect us from the residual energies for a time. This temporal magic rivals that of the bronze dragon. I must concentrate on maintaining our defenses.
Kind of worried about him as a character. I feel like Green Jesus on roids. So what, they're gonna make him like what, less basically make it take a back seat. I mean, the whole story of Midnight partially does seem like a Windrunner tale, right?
I will attempt to pull her out. Being slowly, total focus. Be on your guard here.
That's kind of how it's feeling. Is the Windrunner legacy story. So he is like a Windrunner, and I think they're probably not gonna have him be like a main character. They're probably just gonna make him like the bridge.
That was close. I nearly shattered the flow of tide itself. But I think it's better now.
I am well.
Well, not warrior but the light. Night warrior but the light. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe
Can't maintain our protection
maybe they'll do
any longer.
more.
We need to go.
Who knows, right? We'll see what they do with it.
Arrive just in time.
Alexander's done. It should have been impossible. Energy's fire.
I hope this message finds you well. I have just come from an emergency council regarding the Horde and Alliance forces amassing outside Suramar. Dalaran has appointed a new first class, a dreadful woman named addons. Together they are working on a massive enchantment to break the siege. An attack on the main gate is to be planned, but
I'm gonna go back.
Addons has dispatched her agents to the safety of order.
Supposedly happens enough and not notice. His outcome by the light momentarily and then just return to normie. Wait, what do you mean by that? Night warrior but of the light. He has overcome by the light momentarily and then returns to normie. So wait, he's like what? Basically become a light forged? Overcome by the light, like taken over? That could be interesting. Just as a storyline. You know how like the light forge are essentially overcome by the light. It's just yet another force. Is that what they're gonna do with them?
I sense energies converging below, but if the rest of God is far my way, I need you to clear a path.
Hey, wait, is all I gotta do is just go to the raid entrance? Is that all? Clear the path to the barrier beneath the sanctum. Wait for Valro.
Power is out there. We need
Don't die, Valro.
efficient. Let us get closer.
I think so.
This is press
Huh.
work.
Okay, I'll need to take a look into it sometime. I have not looked into any of like story stuff though.
This requires a great deal of power to maintain. It is not attached to the monster, but to the will. It controls it herself. How can she? Ah, yes. I see. Shah-Zam.
This is the last quest. Meet Valro in Kel Balor. Wouldn't be complaining if it wasn't for all these guards literally littering every corner of this place, slowing you down instantly. Of course, he's going back to reset. Of course. I swear, dude. Just trying to get my quest done, dude. Please. I'm so close to being done with the story. And then I just need one more world boss active, and then I can start spinning these mementos. Excuse me?
You have arrived. I expected to find something here. This ley line is being leached, but I cannot see. Wait! I have an idea.
I took a dive. I didn't know I'd fall so deep into your eyes.
Keep watch. Power is out
Wait, I gotta go back to Dalaran now? Oh. Should you give me a portal maybe? No, okay. I forgot, man. I feel like all those quests when you did them week by week, it's probably not that bad to just do this whole run around. But when you're doing them all at once, you just get like, you just realize how annoying it is just to have to run through all of it all at once like that. They were definitely paced very differently. And for a reason. Just so close to the dude, just like what, 2? For some reason I thought like once you get like the marching, it's just really quick from there. Okay, so that's one done. And then there's one more. Uh-huh. Okay, now wait.
state and bring our most powerful withered. Meet me there.
Okay. Just one of a random ass power boosting arrow charges because Alaria and Tyrellian are back and then it deserves more stories, so much more. I do agree with that. But we'll see. We'll see what they do with it. But like, what is the deal with Arator? Because I don't really know him super well as a character. I know he's been around since like TBC, but I feel like he just kind of popped up here and there. The son of Alaria and Tyrellian. And that's really about it. That's literally about all I know of him. You know? If I rescued? How do I rescue them? Okay. Oh, there they are. Marisa brought him up because Alaria was off planet. Well, I know that. Another Marisa was essentially his like mother, more or less, raising him. But like, I know Alaria, how she became basically this void archer thing through Locust Walker. How Tyrellian essentially became Lightforged because he was, you know, the portal closed. They had to find something. They got found by the Naru. Became Lightforged. Joined with the Army of Light. That makes sense. But like, every time they had basically Arator like promotional material for Midnight, he always was on a backdrop of like Legion fell. So I'm like, well, you know, Tyrellian is all light. Alaria is all void. Like, what's his gonna be a thing? You know? I think he's just so called the Redeemer. Yeah, that's kind of more or less what I'm wondering. Like, what is his deal? What does he do? What is he special for? You know? Where I gotta go? Also shards and talk to. Never mind. For some reason, I thought that the duel was down below. Terrace surveyed. Where's the terrace? I didn't realize I had this many quests to do back to back like this. That was pretty much on the last leg of it all. Yeah, never mind. For some reason I convinced myself that, you know what, the Legion End story, probably not that bad. Probably not bad, actually. Did I do anything? Command the Withered. Oh, there's my Withered. Okay. Can I kill them? Oh, that's easy then. Okay, and then one of these. Sylvanas was dead, and then she just sort of existed and joined Alliance and Outland, and that was just until Legion. Yeah, but like they're definitely trying to like make him a important character for one reason or another. I just feel like they kind of like brought him up as like, okay, he's gonna be a pivotal character, and it's like, okay, what makes it special? And it just, we know very little about him, I guess. You know, people speculate Blizzard just thought, huh, cool name. Maybe the Redeemer. Nah, there's gotta be something more to it. There has to be something more to it. Okay. Sure, just wait. Control the withered. Okay.
Worked even better than expected. I shall continue to refine for the next step.
Excellent. Begin when ready. Use the surveyor and follow the alignment indicator. Just follow the plan.
I'm gonna go over here. just want to try not to get in combat if I can. There we go. Would it be cool if it's a part of the Kael'thas fell sect of Bells and Redeemer because he stopped the fellow melon lover? Yeah, who knows, man. I do hope they'll do something cool with him, though. I do hope they won't squander him. Like, Anduin storyline, I feel like they basically just kind of caught up with the Anduin. He's got to embrace the light once, and then he hasn't really done much since. Him and Thrall did this whole, like, you know, sit down over in Dornogal, and that's really about all they did. Which is, like, cool, I guess, but, like, they just haven't really done anything since. You know? Like, there was something that could have cool that happened, but it just feels like they just missed some potential. Unless it was like the intent that, like, that's it, that's their story for now, and then we'll come back to it later. Thrall doing the Bane story arc. Yeah, just sitting. But I guess there's also other storylines that we just haven't really fully resolved. Like the whole Nerubians and Queen Ansarek, who's still technically in our head. She's just a big old void transform monstrosity. But she is responsive. And we never really did anything with that. The Arathi, I guess, are just continuing into midnight to defend the Sunwell. I guess they still have a bit more story to tell.
Suramar stands with you.
I'm wondering if they're gonna do like this big cumulative thing, kind of like, you know, Avengers assemble at the end of an endgame, where like everybody joins in for that final big peak fight. Portal to Ocular Test Chambers. Sanctum. Okay, I don't know where. I'm supposed to run there and then take the portal after I get there. I thought there was a portal waiting for me. What are the Dragon's doing? Dragon Isles roads all the safe. I'm pretty sure they're just rebuilding. Oh no, aren't they playing a small part? Like a really, really small part. They're sort of kind of there, but like not all the way. Pretty sure they were. Pretty sure the blue dragons are there, but they're just part of Kirin Tor. These are just infinitely spawn. That's fun. Need one of these. Need one of these. Kala came in. Then he said he got to go again because he needed it on the Isles. Never mind then. But yeah, there would be an opportunity for them to, like, you know, join in some major or minor way. I got all the way back there, dude. Holy, please tell me this is the final thing that I gotta do, man. Valthus Amaran slain. Please tell me that's the final one. I forgot how long the Suramar quests are. All for the knowledge. All for knowledge. At the very least, isn't the other quest line like on Broken Shore? Isn't that also hella long? You gotta like farm so many Apexis crystals or like some other nether crystals for Khadgar. Do a bunch of like activities and shit. Am I wrong about that? Hey, this used to be a huge farming spot, by the way. We used to farm here endlessly. What are the farming spots?
Diplomacy orbs are working perfectly now. Best we keep this quiet until we're ready for the real push.
It would be weird if we go to Argus. It's called McCree. That would be interesting, yeah, because I still was there when it was not McCree. It's like Eridath now or something. I mean, it's not like I really paid attention to the zones or whatever.
Magic surrounds us.
Got it? Got it all? Oh, thank God. Is this good to do the raid? Last fruit. Okay, I'm gonna feed one last fruit, but I did it. I got it. Insurrection. +1 knowledge. I'll just leave this here. Base disruptors and energy sources, Dalaran, Calibor. I'm not doing all that. I ain't doing all that. I am not doing all that. I'm done. Thank goodness we got the achievement. I don't want to do the rest of these quests. I'm sure it's like, oh, you can get a little bit more modes. You can get a little bit more knowledge or power or whatever, but like, I'm done with this place, dude. I'm done with this place. I did not like any of that. That took so long. Took so damn long. Whole quest line took ages. Alrighty, let's pump some AP, then I'm gonna get food, and I got right to get to him. But we did it. We're done, and I'll let you go and complete all those knowledge things either tonight or tomorrow, because I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I gotta wake up super early. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll pick up the rest later. Alright, so now we have a question. I got like 115,000 per like one of those epic mementos per 100 of these. Now the question is, how many do I get now? Did I get the same? I think I got 115 before, now I got 117. I feel like that was not worth it. That's just literally only, what, 20,000 more? I guess it stacks, but damn, kind of feels like a waste. Actually, maybe not that much of a waste. I did go up almost like 20 points. That's not that bad, actually. That's not terrible. Shit, those aren't saying for thank you all for the tip. I mean, I was doing Dells on my rogue when like Turbo Boost came out, and I just noticed that I had like a shitload of currency just from doing like my 11s. I was kind of surprised by how many I got, man. Felmelon. Oh, Felmelon. I get it. I get it. When you said Felmelon, I had no idea. It meant like Felmelon, what Keltha says. That makes sense. We do one of these, and then I do one of these. We go back to the top. Put foul melons, yeah, okay, I get it. Because when he said foul melon, I'm like, who? It's like I feel like I should know who that is. But when you meant him, yeah, I guess it's from like maybe what the Heroes of the Storm days. Because he would say Felmelorn all the time. I did not know him as a Felmelon guy. I'm not gonna lie. So when he did say Felmelon, I'm like, I think I should know who that is, but I have no idea. I thought like you'd probably talk about some demon. Some big old Asmodan looking demon. Not gonna lie. Yeah, hot sweep? Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah. Alrighty. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna go get some food, get some chill, and then get some raiding done. And hopefully we'll make some progress on Demencius, if at all possible. And hopefully tomorrow I can just finish up my gilded grind. Maybe I'll do it on stream. Alrighty boys. You guys have a good one. Peace.
Yeah, you make me feel so free, free. Yeah, you make me feel like me. Make me feel so. Make me feel so. Feel like yeah, you make me feel like me. Yeah, you make me feel so free, free. Yeah, you make me feel like me. Make me feel so. Make me feel so. And I try to let go. Don't know how to do.